the window that watches before we start. Like and subscribe my channel for more amazing stories. In the coastal town of Windermere, perched atop a cliff, stood a crooked gray house with a single window that faced the sea. Locals called it the Watcher's Window. It was never open. It never reflected sunlight. But sometimes, if you looked at it too long, something looked back. No one lived in that house for over 60 years, not since the Cole family vanished in the spring of 1964. Their furniture, clothes, and even their dinner plates had been left behind. But they were gone. Not a single trace. Only one thing remained untouched: the window. Residents avoided the cliffs. Until Daniel, a freelance historian and urban explorer, arrived from the city to document old Windermere legends. The Watcher's Window fascinated him. He moved into the house next door, armed with cameras, notebooks, and curiosity. On his first night, he stared at the window through binoculars. There was a shape. Not a person, not a shadow. Something that shifted slowly, like fog in a jar. At midnight, his phone screen flashed white. It rebooted itself. A message appeared: "Do not look again." He assumed it was a prank. The next night, he returned to the same cliffside. This time, he saw something clearer: a pale face pressed against the glass. But when he blinked, it was gone. He showed the footage to the town librarian, Mrs. Halley, who went pale. That face! It's Cole's youngest daughter. But she died over 60 years ago, Daniel laughed nervously. The story was clearly just town folklore, right? Then came the third night. This time, Daniel brought a drone. As it hovered toward the window, it suddenly lost signal. The drone vanished in midair. Seconds later, a knock came from his front door. No one was there, but muddy footprints led inside. The hallway lights flickered. The radio turned on, playing a warped lullaby. And in the corner of the mirror, the girl's face appeared. The same pale face from the window. Only now, she was inside his house. He ran. He ran to the cliffs, back to the window, which now glowed faintly red. He screamed at it, demanding answers. And the window opened. For the first time in decades. A freezing wind blasted out, carrying the scent of seawater and rot. Then he heard voices, dozens of them, all whispering the same phrase. "You stared too long." From the dark of the room beyond the window, arms reached out. They grabbed Daniel and dragged him inside. The window shut behind him and returned to stillness. Now, locals say the face in the Watcher's Window changes every few weeks. Some say it's Daniel now. Others say he was only the latest, and the house is still hungry.